Becoming the first in your family to do it differently, man, that's a burden that many people don't even talk about. Welcome back to Pages of Her, page 14. Let's go. It's the first to heal, the first to have boundaries. You're the first to have a healthy relationship. You're the first to even start to say, I love you in that healthy relationship. First to say, this ends with me. How many times have we seen our parents have to struggle? And you know they're struggling. But somehow you still end up with Jordans. Somehow you still end up with that new phone. But you see that they're struggling. And you're thinking, well, how are you doing this? Debt. Having to pay somebody off, to pay somebody off, to pay somebody off. At some point, we got to get to the point where we're like, okay, this is not the way we should live. Our parents may not have known better. Our grandparents may not have known better. But at some point, we will need to look in the mirror and say, hey, we can't keep doing this. Realizing that you're changing the trajectory of your lineage is something heavy. It is heavy. You're having to now tell people no to things you used to tell them yes to. Not only that, you're having to pursue financial stability, something that you're not even accustomed to. And it's not that your parents didn't want the best for you, or their parents, or their parents, or their parents. It's that over the course of decades, years, we have been ingrained to live a certain lifestyle, to live a certain way, to have certain things to fit in, to enculturate, or to assimilate. And there is no need for us to do those types of things, those types of enculturation or assimilation, when it is to the detriment of our people, our friends, our family, our lineage. Being the first to do these things, yes. Can it be lonely? Yes. Are you not being invited to things anymore? Yes. But being the first means that you're no longer fitting the narrative of someone else's story. You are rewriting your own story that fits you, that suits you based on what the Lord has said, already ordained for you. You are the interruption. You are the shift. You are the turning point. You are the new road ahead. You are the new standard. You are it. Everyone behind you will start to model themselves after you. And yes, does that sound heavy? It sure does. But I would rather me turn down a few parties, a few this, a few that for the next however many years. I don't like to party anyway. It's never really been my thing, but y'all get what I'm saying. I would rather say no to those things than to say no to my future and for setting my family up for success. I'm not going to be here forever. Yes, do I want to enjoy things that are of this earth? Yes. Do I want to go out and have a beautiful garden and I can just look out and see the vineyards and see all the fresh fruits and vegetables, to go out with my kids and grandkids and husband and family and just pick and make a dinner and lunch and read story time and all these different things? Yes. Do I want to have a home where my family can come and have refuge if need be? Yes. But how am I going to do that if I'm still $500K in debt? Like, it's serious. I've never been this much in debt before in my life. But it was because we took a chance. We took a step out on faith. And I don't regret it. Initially, I did. Initially, I regretted going into real estate, purchasing a home, and wanting to fix and flip it. And all the other things that came with that program, with the people who, had to come out and cut the water on, the power on, cut the grass, the contractor, all the things. Like, initially I did. But when I thought about all of the people who didn't try and they're still in the same place, to me, that's kind of worse off than trying and not succeeding. Because we can learn from our failures. We have learned from our failures. My husband more so than me, because I'm not in it as much as he is. You also won't always get the applause for showing up for yourself in a way that no one else has done before. Sometimes you will get resistance from other people, but because you're breaking these cycles, you're not allowing the situation to perpetuate itself. Breaking these cycles exposes what other people are comfortable with repeating. You're no longer comfortable with repeating those things. People around you are comfortable with repeating those things. You have taken a step back and you can see the forest for the trees. So don't let that deter you. Stay the course. The future needs you healed, whole, happy, praising the Lord with all of your faculties. Your children need you, your son, your daughter, your mother, your father. Your inner child who you may not have even healed yet needs you. Being the first to do something is hard. That doesn't mean it can't be done. But it is work that needs to be done. And the first thing to probably jump out and do is to pray and talk to the Lord about it. And tell him what you need. Tell him what your desires are. And put in the work, put in the effort to be more closer to him, be more like him. And you will start to see doors open and things shift in your life. I can promise you that. Now this is going to be, this is it. Look, I'm done. The message has been delivered. We are done. This was the simplest, most quickest, I think, video I've done. Because it's right there. It's right there. All right. So listen, y'all already know what to do. Go ahead and hit subscribe. I appreciate you. Y'all know I appreciate you in my little corner of the world, my little corner of the internet. Y'all rocking with me. Y'all rolling with me. Y'all like, I can see my 8 subscribers. When I first started, I didn't have any subscribers. Now I have 8, and I can only thank you guys for that. So not only comment, like, share, but also hit subscribe so that we can continue to build something dope here on this side of the internet. Until the next page, keep growing.